My name is Nisan Stewart, and I am currently the music director and drummer for Jamie Foxx. Also working with Timbaland, 50 Cent, and my man P. Diddy, and also one of his judges, one of his music directors on his TV show, which is Making His Band. I first started playing at a young age when we moved into one of our new facilities. We moved from Los Angeles to Linwood. I walked in the church and saw this new kit my dad had bought for the church, and I was just like blown away. So ever since then, I got into drums and I had to play. I've been doing it ever since. On the bass drum, I use clear Power Stroke 3. On my snare drum, I always use the coated Power Stroke 3s. On my toms, on the bottoms, I always use the Ambassadors, clear Ambassadors, and on the tops, I use the Remo clear Emperors. But I switch back and forth sometimes between the Emperors and the Pinstripes, because the Pinstripes is what I first started playing years ago. I like to bounce back and forth, sometimes go back to that sound, but it's definitely, the majority are the clear Emperors, and then the Pinstripes I go back to and revisit sometimes. Well, currently on the Jamie Foxx tour, I'm using clear Emperors on my toms. Went overseas with 50 Cent recently. I used coated Emperors, and that's for a different sound. But in the studios, sometimes I'll switch it up because as a producer, we like to have different sounds, and you'll be surprised at the different sounds that you can come just by switching the heads, and they all sound great. I may want it to ring bright, or I may want it to ring dark, and I'll just by switching the heads, going to the coated Emperors, or even the coated Ambassadors on the top sometimes. Do that, especially like on the floor toms. Sometimes I use the Black Max on my snares too, just for the hip hop sound. As in hip hop and R&B, we always integrate new things. Now the marching band sound is very heavy in hip hop and R&B, so even on some of my snares, I use the Black Max, and they never dent. As hard as I hit, they never dent. So that's a good deal. It's been Remo all the way. Before I even came to this company, it was Remo all the way. It was never, ever anything else. The tone quality, it's nothing like hearing the sound of the skin ringing, bouncing back to you in the arena. Last night, I was at the former Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Everybody's jumping and the drums are bouncing back. I'm doing solo, they're bouncing back at me. I'm like, man, drums sound good. And it's because of those skins. So it's always that, it's Remo or die.